Happy Friday, y'all, or should I say happy Black Friday. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. We did. Yesterday was the first time in 6 years that my mom had my brother and I and all of our kids and my grandchild under one roof. 6 years. So yesterday was a complete special day. Everybody had fun. We cut up, we laughed, we loved each other. It was just a really, really fun-filled, deserving day. It did all of our hearts really good. So I've got Thanksgiving with my dad and my bonus mom on Saturday, and my mama Helen, she was 98 when she passed away. She always made Italian cream cakes, and my bonus mom loved these Italian cream cakes, loved them. So I want to do something special for her tomorrow because she's done so much special stuff for myself and my family. I'm going to make her an Italian cream cake, y'all. I've not made one of these in a long, long time, and I'm cheating. I'm not making this from scratch. I'm using a cake mix, and I'm going to add some stuff to it. So let's do this. And again, I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. It's not over yet. We still got a few more to go. First thing I did is I preheated my oven to 350 degrees. I got me 2 9-inch round cake pans, and I just sprayed them really good. And yes, I'm a crazy hair lady today. I don't care. So I've got these sprayed, got my oven preheating, got my little handy dandy KitchenAid mixer here, and my big old bowl. So first thing is we're gonna take 3 eggs, and we're just gonna whisk these, or we're gonna beat them until they're frothy. So let me get 3 eggs in here. We had so much food yesterday, y'all. Oh my God, we were all in a food coma. This morning, you know what I had for breakfast? Leftover dressing. I thought that can't be no better than that. So let me mix these eggs up real good and get them frothy, just like so. It's only gonna take a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, got my eggs mixed up to where they're nice and frothy and bubbly. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add a cake mix. I'm using French Vanilla by Betty Crocker. I thought that sounded good with this. So we're gonna dump our cake mix in our egg mixture. Then we're gonna add a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. Not much oil on this, in this one. I think it's because we're adding fruit and you've got that little extra added juice. Then we're gonna add, let's see, 1 cup of sour cream. I'm just gonna eyeball it. Here's where our fat comes in, sour cream. I'm gonna mix this together real quick. Hi, Dookie. Old Dookie boy knows when Mama's cooking. He's right here at my feet. Y'all dog moms out there should know what it feels like. My batter's really thick. So we've got a cake mix, 3 eggs, a cup of sour cream, and a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. Now I'm gonna add 1 4-ounce container of chopped pecans. I'm gonna add 1/2 cup of coconut flakes. And I'm gonna spoon, if I can find my spoon, let me grab a spoon. 1/2 cup of crushed pineapple. I'm not gonna measure. This smells amazing. Look at my batter. And again, 1 white cake mix. I used French vanilla, 3 eggs. And the first thing we did is we beat our 3 eggs until they were frothy and bubbly. We added our cake mix. We added a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil and 1 cup of sour cream. I mixed that up, and then I put 4 ounces of chopped pecans in it, 1/2 cup of coconut, and 1/2 cup of crushed pineapple. So I sat there and I beat it for 1 minute. I'm gonna put it in my pie pans, and I'm gonna bake it on 350. I'm gonna set my timer for 25 minutes, and then I'm gonna check it and see if it's done. So can't wait for y'all to see this. It's gonna be so good. All right, here's what the batter looks like in one of my pie pans. Again, I've got 2 of these, so we're gonna throw them in the oven, and then we're gonna make our cream cheese icing. All right, y'all, my cakes are out of the oven. Let me show you one of them. this is what one of them looks like. They didn't stick to my pan and they come out absolutely perfect. I've let them cool down. My fingers are sticking to the bottom. And we're gonna make some cream cheese icing. So hold on, let me wash my hands and let's get this icing going. All right, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a block of room temperature cream cheese, fill right out, put it in my mixing bowl, to 1 stick of real butter, and you know what I'm using. I'm a challenge woman. Once you tried it, it'll win you over and you won't want nothing else but challenge butter. I'm telling you, it is that good. So I'm gonna put this 1 stick of butter and 1 block of cream cheese in my mixer, and I'm gonna whip them on high for 1 minute. Okay, I'm gonna scrape down my edges of my bowl, and at the bottom, then I'm gonna whip them again for 1 minute. 1 more minute. The more you whip your cream cheese and the butter, the fluffier your icing will be. I've learned that from experience. So let's whip it on high again for 1 more minute. All right, now let's add some powdered sugar. This is a 2-pound bag. I had to go everywhere to find this. Finally found some at the dollar store. I'm gonna use half the bag, so I'm gonna use 1 pound. Just gonna pour it in there at one time. Better come out. We went out a while ago to get some things. Oh my God, it's crazy out there, y'all. And people in Kentucky can't drive worth a shit. Okay, to our 1 pound of confectionery sugar, I'm gonna add some heavy whipping cream, and I'm gonna start off a 1/4 cup. And I'm just gonna eyeball it just like so. Because I want my icing thick, I don't want it thin. I'm gonna start it out on slow, then I'm gonna crank it up to medium, and I'm gonna let it beat and see if we need any more heavy whipping cream. I don't use milk. I don't use water in my frostings. I always use heavy whipping cream. It tastes better and it's lighter and fluffier, and it's my preference and I like it better. Can you see how this is looking? I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna check my consistency and see if I need any more powdered sugar. And I do. So I'm gonna add a little bit more. So we've used 3/4 of a 2-pound bag now. I'm gonna mix this up and I'll be right back. So I ended up using the whole 2-pound bag of confectionery sugar. So I did a block of cream cheese, 1 stick of softened butter, a 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream, and 1 whole bag, 2 pounds of powdered sugar. I'm just gonna beat the shit out of this just for a minute, and then it's done, and we're gonna decorate our cakes. I love cream cheese frosting, y'all. It's so good. By the way, have y'all tried this? This is like a lifesaver. It is delicious. I'm addicted. They had these on sale at Kroger's last week, and I bought some. I got them put up so I don't have to share, but if you haven't had one, try it because it is so good. Okay, my icing's done. See how it sticks to my whisk? That's when I know it's done and it's the perfect color and it's thick. See? Let's taste it. Right on the money. Good stuff. I'm gonna move the camera and we're gonna decorate our Italian cream cake, y'all. Okay, I've got my first layer of cake on my cake plate. I put a little icing at the bottom as glue to stick this on. And I'm just gonna quickly spoon some of this cream cheese frosting in the middle, just like so. And then I'm gonna spread it out really good and put my second layer on top. I'm about out of time, or I'd show you. All I do is I just take my offset spatula and I just wish it around and just cover the middle of it. I don't want it real thick. So let me get this and put the second layer on, then I'll show you what I'm gonna do. Okay. Here's my first layer with just a little bit of icing. I'm gonna plop my second layer on top of it, and then I'll show you. Okay, I've got my second layer on. I've got it piled high with cream cheese icing. I'm gonna smooth it over the top, then the sides. I've got me a pastry bag with a little rosette tip in there. I'm gonna fill it up and put some rosettes. Let me spread this all over my cake, then I'll show you what I'll do next. Okay, I've got my cake icing all around. I just scrape the excess off the sides. I've got my pastry bag full of cream cheese icing, and I'm just gonna go around the top of it, and I'm just gonna make little rosettes just like that. So let me finish filling this up, then I'll show you. Here we go. Here is our Italian cream cake. This is the top of it, and I just put a little border at the bottom. I'm gonna stick this in the refrigerator. Isn't it pretty? I really hope my bonus mom loves this because this is made with love for her for Thanksgiving tomorrow. Hope you have a great